Hi there, everybody. Have we got somebody on yet? Possibly not. But then I am 7 minutes early than what I set this time, this live stream for. So, and here in the hope of finding the best time for a live stream. And the hope of catching up with everybody. And it would be lovely if somebody did come online. And I might just adjust this lighting a little bit. It's a bit bright in my eyes this time of night. But here I am drinking a coffee and waiting to see who does want to be on a live stream. 3:30 a.m. here. And yeah, I thought this might have been not a bad time, but hello, have we got anybody? Oh, hi there, Mike and Wild. So great to see you. Yeah, it's around 3:30 a.m. here, and I thought, oh, since nobody came, or a lot of people weren't able to come onto my earlier live stream, I thought I might run one now just to see who I can catch up with. So thank you so much for dropping by. I much appreciate it. Oh, awesome, Wild. And yes, I loved your video for your leftovers with love, and a great gluten-free video and recipe too. So I must do some more of those. And, you know, just for the thought of any celiacs who are all out there, to have a few more gluten-free recipes. So about noon in your location. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I bet you've had to learn to improvise, and yeah, I've just got a cup of coffee on the go at this time to try and stay awake. And I must try and catch up with your friend who you recommended. And if I can't look her up, I was wondering if you could put, you know, a link to her channel in your comments. That would be great. Also, the cereal's cheap. Also, that's like ground up rice or something. And I'll often use like cornstarch. You know, I could use normal all-purpose flour for like when I did that duck, for example, but cornstarch works so much better for that. And of course, cornstarch is gluten-free as well. Oh yes, you ground it yourself or squished it yourself. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing an orange duck or something one day, and thinking of doing the batter for the duck as being gluten-free. So I've sort of got to work out a nice batter recipe that will fry up nice and crispy, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe some cornstarch and rice flour mixed together with some egg would probably work quite well. And yeah, it's good to find some alternatives if you can. And it's probably good to try and find some alternatives for things like bread and that sort of thing. And it's probably got to be a flour that will stick together but doesn't have gluten, just so that your rice can sort of activate properly. Not your rice, Arielle, your yeast can activate properly. And I must look into that too. And I'm trying to think who did a wonderful, they had a wonderful pull-apart bread loaf. Oh yeah, cornflakes. Yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah, they would be great for that. Yeah, that's so true. If we sort of ground them up first. And it's a bit like some of my casseroles, whereas instead of using breadcrumbs, for example, I use potato chips because they just cook up so beautifully and crispy on top of a casserole. And especially, you know, the type of casserole that normally calls for like breadcrumbs on top, ground up potato crisps work really well. Yeah, chips are good like that for sure. But yeah, definitely a coffee time of day or night, and well, I probably won't sleep after this, so I probably should make myself some Milo or something. And I've got the cheap Milo at the moment from the supermarket. And yeah, it's actually not too bad. And it's something like about half the price of Milo, so that's a real bonus too. Milo's generally a little bit expensive, I've found. And Ovaltine, well, that's not bad, but that's a little bit more expensive than that store brand as well. Oh, a braised rabbit recipe. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, really, really fascinating and interesting. And I'm trying to think, I think it was Peggy and Andy who had a rabbit recipe with some pot pies the other day. And yeah, they looked absolutely wonderful. And I was amazed the amount of meat on a rabbit. I've never cooked meat rabbit before. I've only ever cooked wild rabbit. And so they often don't really have that much meat on them. And I don't know, maybe you could tell me if you've eaten wild rabbit, what's the difference between the taste of like your farmed rabbit and the wild rabbit? Oh yes, you do it on this channel, Mike. Yeah, I know a lot of people do have pet rabbits, and you know sometimes you think, oh, that poor cute rabbit, I've gotta you know get him ready to cook. But yeah, it is a wonderful meat, and well, you just sort of got to try and think of it as like chicken, you know. They're sort of bred for meat as well as being sort of a pet, so yeah, you sort of got to look on it that way, I think. Also, you've never eaten wild rabbit? Yeah, I've never eaten farmed rabbit. I've only ever eaten wild rabbit, so I can't really tell or know what the difference is. And wild rabbit, it's sort of, oh, hi there. Oh, who have we got? We've got Dustin, Bushcraft Tools. Hi there, Dustin. And I saw somebody else flash up here. I've just got to have a look. Ah, Epi Farmer. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to see you. And Bushcraft Tools, of course. Dustin, thank you for dropping by. I'm trying to work out my best times of running a live stream, and probably there's no real good time over the weekend because everybody else runs them. But yeah, I'm back again, and it's about 3:40 a.m. Yes, yes, please do, Wild. Please link all the channels. I would really appreciate that. So yes, nice to see you also, Epifana. Dustin saying hello. And I wonder if we could have Walt drop by if we're lucky. And also, everybody, as you come in, please don't forget to thumbs up the video because that helps things along. And, you know, trying to help my watch hours too. And I had a look earlier. Yes, that's a great statement, Dustin. Comment the country that you're all watching from. Oh, hi, Jeff. Thank you for dropping by. Well, I'll start off. I'll say I'm here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. And so I've seen Texas and, of course, Dustin in the UK. Wild Edibles and Mike the Caveman are both in Ontario, Canada. And who else have we got? And I'm busily drinking coffee at this time, and I might have to replenish my coffee cup. And if everybody could comment, what time is it where you are here? It's 3:41 or 3:40 or 3:35, I don't know, something like that, AM on Sunday morning. And everybody else, I'm sure it's probably still Saturday. Oh, can't find Jeff, but working on the other links. Well, that's cool. Thank you, Wild. And, of course, just waiting to see who else is going to drop by. Oh, 16:38. So, what's that? 4:38 p.m.? I sort of got to think a bit with the 24-hour time because I'm sort of more used to the 12-hour time. So thank you, Wild, for linking Dustin's channel. And I know Dustin has also got an Instagram as well as his Facebook. Yeah, that was a really brilliant shelter build. And I love the Hobbit house too, Dustin, and I'm looking forward to seeing the 3-day camp in the Hobbit house with the wood heater. You really put a teaser at the end of the shelter. I love that chimney going up through the Hobbit shelter. It just looked great. And it made me giggle just seeing that chimney popping up through the shelter roof at the end of your video. I loved that. And it gave me a good giggle. And it will be interesting to see who else can drop by. Oh, we've got 7 now. So if everybody could just thumbs up, that would be great. Oh, you've just finished the edit. Yeah, it took 6 hours of footage down to 1 hour and 20. Well, that sounds really amazing. And yeah, I know this editing can be like that. And then, you know, oh, what do I keep? What do I take out? Yeah, lots of quick shots from different angles. And how many hours of editing did that one take, Dustin? I'm thinking that probably took more than a full day of editing. with that much footage. I'm sure it took more than a full day. It may have even taken 2 days of editing. It took about 10 or more. Well, if you did the job in about 10 hours, you really cracked. Oh yes, I know. The editing sort of slows down towards the end of the day if you do it in just the one day, and if you can break it up over several days, yeah, and just have a crack at it every time when you're sort of a bit fresh to do the job, yeah, it'll go a lot quicker. But so often I'm editing something and, oh, I want to try and get this up, you know, tonight or tomorrow night, depending on the time, because I'll always upload something at least 10 hours before I let it drop, because oftentimes YouTube takes so long for something to render up to 4K. You know, I put it onto YouTube and it's processing, and then once it's done processing, and it's only at about 360p or something, and it sometimes takes like about 10 hours or so for it to render up to 2160. Yeah, it's good to get different camera angles, yeah. And, you know, for the last 6 months or so, I've been uploading everything onto YouTube in 4K, just so that those with the larger screen TVs can probably get the benefit of it. And yeah, I don't, depending on how quick my data's going, I don't watch everything in 4K. Sometimes I'll watch it at, 1080 or something, you know, about half, because otherwise it buffers when I'm streaming it, and the buffering gets a bit annoying. And if my connection run a bit quicker, well, I probably would watch it in 4K, because yeah, it does look better on the big screen. Oh yes, thank you, Wild. Yes, please, by all means, put up your channel and put up Mike's channel. And also, if you do have an Instagram or a Facebook, please feel free to put those up as well. And I know, yep, you think you've got everyone so far. I know Dustin's got an Instagram. If I had my tablet here, I'd actually get it up. Yeah, I haven't got my tablet here to sort of search the link and run the link. And the little phone I've got there just to catch some comments that are, you know, sometimes flash up on the screen and are gone too quickly. And if I sort of mess around with that, I'll lose this stream. Yeah, you don't know how to get Instagram. What do you like? Yeah, if you've got Instagram, it would be great if you could add it, yeah. But, you know, I run this just to, well, that looks bright on the screen. I run this just to catch the comments that are just gone far too quickly on this screen, so just so that I can catch them. And yeah, if you've got Instagram, Dustin's Instagram is under Bushcraft Tools. I think if you searched Bushcraft Tools, you'd be able to get it. Oh, hi, Cammy. Yeah, I should say what good afternoon in England. Dustin did say it was about 4:30 p.m. before. And yeah, it's about 3:40 a.m. here, Sunday morning. So yeah, I must be a bit keen to be running a live stream at this time. But just, you know, to try and get a good time, just to catch everybody, and especially over a weekend, it can be hard to catch everybody because of time differences, and other people have got their live streams going. So I thought, well, I'll try 3:30 a.m. and just see what happens. Oh, Karen, good morning. Hi, thank you for dropping by. Thank you, it's much appreciated. And yeah, that was a great video that I was watching of yours a bit earlier. And I'm trying to think, what was I watching now? It's like 3:40 a.m. here, so. But yeah, I think I've got another one to watch of yours, Karen, that you've put up just within the last hour or couple of hours. So yeah. Oh yes, the cauliflower fried rice. Well, I've got that. I haven't watched that one just yet, but it's sitting on my watch later list, which I'll be putting back on when I go to bed. I'll be running that one. And I had that one running a bit earlier and caught up with a couple of other videos. Yeah, this evening I watched Wild's video for her inclusion to my hashtag leftovers with love. So I saw that video and commented there. So yes, Karen, I did see the cauliflower rice one. So yeah, that'll be running fairly soon, or as soon as I go back to bed, that'll be running. And I just hope I don't fall asleep before I get round to commenting. Otherwise, I'll be watching again to comment anyway. And often the videos that land in my watch later list get watched through about 3 or 4 times because I fall asleep and I don't sort of get to comment. And I run like the watch. I don't actually watch normal TV. I watch YouTube's most of all, sometimes a Netflix. But I'll watch. Oh yeah, that's no problem. But yeah, I watch the watch later list that I, just add videos to. I watch every night. And when I'm sort of done watching something, I'll just take it off the list, and otherwise my list would be like about 500 videos, and it would sort of think, oh my goodness. But at the moment, there's probably about 40 videos sitting on my watch later list, so I've still got a fair bit of watching to do. So who needs to run the TV with all these videos to watch? And let's face it, honestly, all these videos to watch are far better than what's on the TV. Oh yeah, it's so overwhelming to watch everyone. Well, that's the only way that I can do it. Oh, Jan, hi. Thank you for coming. But yeah, the watch later list, it's the only way that because every video that I open and watch, I watch the full video. I'm not going to open a video and then watch 1 or 2 minutes. I'll watch the whole video. Oh yes, your watch later filled up, so you start a new playlist private. Yeah, I don't really have many private playlists. I mean, I've got one of 90s music that I've just made public because, oh, well, you know, it's there. And if I'm sort of out and about and using like the other phone, which is linked to my second account, well, I can open it and watch it from my second account. Thank you, Wild, for running Jan's channel. So, you know, and I run a second account. I've got no videos on it. And I'll run that account because often I'll be running that at night when I'm watching something else, but I'm wanting to run somebody's live stream or a playlist just to help their watch hours along. Well, I can run the second account just to help somebody's watch hours. That's a really big thing these days, and I checked my watch hours before, and I've still got a long way to go. When I checked, it was 1,333 watch hours, so I need about, 2,070 watch hours before they'll let me monetize my channel. And so, you know, maybe, you know, run a few more live streams just to get a few extra watch hours, and then I'll just put these into a oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And so, you know, I'll keep my live streams and I'll just put them in a playlist, because apparently if you delete your live streams, you lose those watch hours. I don't know if you do or you don't, but I'll keep them there because sometimes somebody wants to run them through, which helps my watch hours. And I know the live streams aren't really that brilliant and that interesting, but they're probably something that somebody can just run at night if they want to help you out or something like that. Yeah, I believe that was so, Karen, that you do lose them if you delete them. So I'll just keep them up on my channel because I need the watch hours. If I had, you know, plenty of watch hours to spare and didn't need those hours, I might delete them, but I need the hours. Yeah, and sometimes it's really great to watch them again, because sometimes they have some really great information. I know Laurie's channel, she's now running a Techie Tuesday live stream, and she's had some really nice pointers about TubeBuddy. And I think she's going to run some pointers next Tuesday on a photo editing app or software. Yeah, you're only halfway there too, Karen. Yeah, I'll have to, on this other account, I'll run a few of your playlists just to try and bump up your hours. So if somebody's got a spare device kicking around, give Karen a bit of a hand to help her get her watch hours up. And that would be much appreciated. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. Yeah, well, if we can help each other out, it's all good. And I mean, some of my aim. Yeah, you run both at the same time, Mike, to help other of your friends' channels. Yeah, that's really great, and that's why I have this second account too, so that I can run 2 different videos at the same time. Prep for it. Hi there. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping by. And if everybody can just remember to also hit the thumbs up on the way in. And if somebody could run Prep for It's channel link for me, please, that would be wonderful. And I've got a bad feeling I need some more coffee or another hot drink. Thank you for the thumbs up. So I might have to put the water on to boil and put another cup on, I think. So I'll be here, but I mightn't be looking at the screen that closely. But I won't be that far away. Definitely need my coffee. And as you can see, I work all these wonders or whatever in a very small kitchen. And I know somebody was saying about some different camera angles, but I don't really have enough or much room to run too many camera angles. I'd love to be able to do that. But it is what it is. So we'll put that on to boil. COVID cough. And yeah, more 3-in-1 coffee. This time of night to make real coffee is probably an impossibility. So 3-in-1 it's going to be. And I have rather a large cup, so I'm going to use 2 sachets. And I need the caffeine boost. Yeah, thank you, Karen. It is difficult when you're walking or working in a small kitchen. And actually, what you can see here is pretty much the extent of my kitchen. Just here where I have my hand is my microwave, and I have my little oven on top of that. So I am very, very, very limited for space. Oh, Jim. Hi there, Jim. I didn't see your comment flash up, so, but I saw somebody saying hi to you, so great to see you. Oh no, Jim Timber2. Oh no, I don't know what's happened there. I'll have to scroll by the old comments and catch up with them. And I dare not lean back too much with that burner going. Oh yes, you'll be in and out. You're trying to get the... Oh no. Yeah, that could be rather a hassle, Jim, to get your car started when it's been sitting under snow for a week. Yeah, your friend's kitchen looks so big. Yes, Jan, on videos, and then when you visited it was so small. Well, yeah, it is amazing what you can get done in a small space. And it's also amazing how the camera can sort of make, you know, places look bigger and places look smaller. Small spaces planned out, work fine. Well, not a lot of planning went into this kitchen, I tell you, but it's an advantage that I can close the top of this stove, that I've got a workspace, because if I couldn't close the top of that stove, I would have virtually no workspace whatsoever. Oh yeah, if the dishes got done every day. Well, mine get done every day, but my counter space is still very, very, very limited. I mean, right behind me is the sink. There's a little bit of counter on the other side of the sink. But of course, it's right in the corner, so you can't really do much. And there's a bit of counter here, but I've got my microwave and my small oven on top of that. So that's that for the counter space. Very, very, very limited. But, you know, this place, it's a rental, so, you know, what can I do? Oh, yes, prep for it. You had to teach yourself. Oh, Gail, Southern Living. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping by. And have I missed anybody else? I'm just here. I'm boiling up some water to make myself another cup of coffee. Yeah, that's great, Wild. Yeah. If you could have your kids help in the kitchen, and a great way for them to learn. Yes, no problem, Jan. Thank you so much for coming by. I much appreciate it. And it's great to see everybody drop by. Things are a bit slow in my earlier live stream, but so many other people were running live streams or busy working or making supper or whatever. Oh, thank you, Gail. That's much appreciated. Thank you. And I'll be looking out for that one. And Wild and Mike, I so appreciated that shout out you did for me in your salmon cakes recipe for #leftovers with love. That was just wonderful. A brilliant shout out. Thank you so much. Oh, Travis, hi there. Yes, good morning. It is morning here, but it's Sunday morning. It's about 4 a.m. Oh, yes, thank you, Wild. And that playlist, I'd love everybody who cooks or tries to cook just to put up a leftover video. Doesn't matter how simple or complicated. And, you know, just to help you all get some watch hours as well and some exposure. Yes, happy Sunday. Yes, Sunday morning. Thank you, Travis. And my water's boiling, so I mightn't be looking at the screen too closely, but I'll be making my coffee. And this time of morning, I'm definitely needing a hot drink. And yeah, just 3 in 1. And making it strong just to keep me going at this time of the morning. I'm definitely not going to brew up coffee at this time. So I mightn't be looking at the screen, but I'm still here. I haven't done a runner. Epifana set me a sub. Thank you, Epifana. Thank you so much. I just saw that flash up on the screen, so that's wonderful and much appreciated. And if somebody could run Epifana's channel link again for me, please. So yeah, I'm needing coffee at this time of morning. And I definitely need some milk to cool that little lot down. But yeah, I like my 3-in-1 coffee. Oh yes, you're drinking a 3-in-1 coffee at work. And I know a lot of people have the Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee. But here, the 3-in-1 coffees that you buy at the supermarket are all these frothing cappuccino types, and they're not really very nice. So I get my 3-in-1 coffees from the Asian grocers. Just to get a decent 3-in-1. A 3-in-1 coffee, like I have this brand at the moment, but it's like coffee in a little sachet, like those. And it contains creamer, coffee and sugar all in together. So by rights, yeah, by rights you shouldn't have to add anything, but I like to add a bit of milk to mine. You know, for example, I know Nescafe have one, I'm trying to think what it's called. I haven't seen it here, but I used to buy that one in Asia. It wasn't bad. But yeah, convenience. And actually, I know a lot of the outdoorsmen will take 3-in-1 coffees out camping, you know, when they want a quick coffee. I know the outdoor gear review, Luke, he's always got 3-in-1 coffee on his videos. And somebody asked, how do I say my last name? My last name, Tjandruwati. Arielle Anastasia Tjandruwati. Yeah, who needs their channel run for hours? Yeah, I think we all do, Jan. Yeah, it is really great for day hikes, yes. And I'll often take some out if I'm going out for a day hike. Just to have some coffee quick and easy instead of brewing it. But yes, Travis, it's really great for that. And, you know, the best place, if it's not in the supermarkets, because a lot of the supermarkets here, they just sell those frothing type that, you know, the trendy type, and they're not really that nice, is to find like in an Asian market, or you could also find on eBay or Amazon if you know, typed in 3-in-1 coffee. And there's a few different brands that are, most of them are quite nice. And yeah, 3-in-1 palpitations. Jim, I think there's probably even some 3-in-1s that are decaf. Oh, to the garage to change a transmission. That sounds ominous. Yeah, Caveman just wants coffee and sugar. Well, there are a couple of brands that are 2-in-1, and they'll be like black coffee with milk. Travis, yeah, you're changing a transmission. Well, yeah, I hope that goes well. Does sound ominous. But probably better to change the transmission than to be driving somewhere and then having to hike home 5 or 10 or 20 miles in the snow and cold or what have you. A little coffee with your creamer. Oh, so would you be talking about Coffee Mate there, Jan? That's the creamer that we get here, and I often have some around too. I don't at the moment because I've been drinking 3-in-1, but I'll often have some Coffee Mate. Oh, you got lucky and it blew out in front of your mum's house. Yeah, with a cord of wood loaded on it. Yeah, well, I hope... Oh, yes, that hazelnut one is quite nice, Jan. Hot chocolate, yeah, I've got some of that here, but I don't know how I could get it to you. I mean, this one here is the supermarket brand, Choc Malt, and it's always good to have some of that on hand. It's a little bit cheaper than the Nestle Milo, but it's not quite as nice, but it's okay. Yeah, that's great if you could do that for Karen. Thank you, Jan. But yeah, I looked up my watch hours earlier and 1,333 watch hours. Oh, goodness me. Oh, you're on your Space Saver donut tire. Yeah, they're shockers, those things. And, you know, those little Space Saver tires, yeah, they are bum tires for sure. And, yeah, I don't know why they use them. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you. And yeah, you know, I would love to get those watch hours. Oh, thank you, Jan. Much appreciated. And yeah, I've got to get back. I ran your latest live stream, Jan. I've got to get back and comment on that. I've run that on my second channel. So if you see a different name come up with a comment, Mara Jalang, that's me. That's my second channel, and that name Mara Jalang, it's a bit of a joke actually, because that's Indonesian for angry bitch. So you can all laugh at that when you see that. If you ever see that come up on your channel, that's me watching on my second channel, and I've dropped a comment. But yeah, the name, a bit of a joke, angry bitch. But yeah, it is quite funny. Yeah, I think I might have commented on 1 or 2 of your videos, Jim, with that name. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what that means. Well, I don't actually have any videos on my other channel there, Gail, so it doesn't matter if anybody, you know, subscribes to that one or not. I'll just see if I can get it up on this phone to show you. But I mean, you know, that's the other channel. And yeah, I've got no videos up on that one, so you know, it's just something that I watch. You know, as I use that channel just to run other people's live streams and videos just to help out their watch hours. And so often I'll be watching this account and running that one at the same time. So, you know, I'll be watching or running 2 different accounts at night just to help out somebody's watch hours. But yeah, I guess those little donut ties, yeah, it's better than being stuck somewhere, but marginally. Yeah, to run, yeah, your husband's old PC to run channels, yeah. Well, I'll often, because I don't know if YouTube really counts the views if I run 2 different videos on the same account. You know, like if I ran, oh, they're hiding that account. Yeah, I'll have to comment on one of your videos, Jim, and then it might show up. But yeah, I don't know if YouTube count. Yeah, I'll have to comment on one of your videos with it, Jim, and you might find it. Marajjalang. MARAHJALANG. Yeah, I've got no videos on it. I mean, I only ever put videos up on my main account because, you know, I don't want to split the watch hours and whatever, so maybe one day when I get this one monetized, I may run, you know, like outdoor videos on Marajjalang or something like that, but at this stage I'm not going to split up my views and split up my watch hours because I don't sort of have enough of those. But yeah, my next video that I've finished editing and I've just got to. Oh yes, well yes, I can see that point, Mike. Yes, for sure. Well, I can't do that one here, Mike, because yeah, the green stuff's not exactly allowed here. So yeah, I can't run a video like that unless I move to Canada where you're allowed to do it. But, you know, if I did make a video that was controversial, I would probably put it up on my second channel. Yeah, well, that would be interesting, Mike. Yeah, shortbread cookies, yeah. Yeah, you've even got Jim laughing at that one, yeah. Really, Travis, you can go to the store and buy it. Yeah, we cannot. I mean, people get raided by the cops for growing one plant. Yeah, Canada-wide, yeah. But yeah, this place, it's all very archaic, I guess you could say. And, well, let's face it, this country is a nanny state, basically. Oh, yes, I freeze it, yeah, for sure. I do share some with my housemate, but yeah, she doesn't like when I sort of make anything sort of spicy, so yeah, I do freeze a lot of things, and I have a number of, takeout containers of different various sizes that I'll just pack food into and freeze. And then often, oh no, she can't take spicy food, yeah. Me, I can eat chilies like they're going out of fashion, but yeah, she can't take it, so yeah, I often will freeze things. I haven't caught all that. Is that growing some herbs in the wardrobe? Oh, yes, Jim, I see. Yeah, I think a lot of people here do that. And yeah, when it's... because nobody will dare grow it out in their garden unless they can really hide it because, pigs in space. And they are forever flying around in their helicopters and have drones and God knows what. Yeah, herbal tea, yes. Oh, yes, like that spaceship. Yeah, they are like that spaceship. And they're always flying over. Going to take a video. We literally have acres of agricultural fields. Wow. Yeah. Well, nobody could do that here. Yeah, not you personally, Travis, but I mean, yeah, around where you live. But yeah, nobody could do that here. Oh, yes, needs to be. And hiding from the road, is that more just hiding so somebody doesn't come and take it? Or is that like a legal requirement? Oh, hi, Walt. Hi there. Good morning, Walt. Or good afternoon, whatever time it is there. Yeah, hi, Walt. And once again, I haven't got this video up yet, but a huge thank you to Walt for your lovely card. So yeah, another mail call once again. Thank you, Walt. And yeah, I was so happy when that Christmas card came because, yeah, I don't really get much mail here. Yeah, well, thank you, Walt, and yeah, you're most welcome. But yeah, I've got a... You love stoving? Oh, yes, I could understand that, Travis, yeah. And an armed gang show up to get it, yeah. Oh, you got the car started finally, Jim. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. COVID cough. But no, actually our weather has come in a bit cool compared to what it's been. Earlier in the week we were looking at 100 degrees, 90 degrees, and what's it now? 57 degrees. So yeah, it's quite a change to what it has been. Yeah, in wacky mode there, Walt. Well, it's wacky mode here today too, Walt. Yeah, big difference from 100. And actually, I don't mind this difference from 100. You know, 57 or 60 degrees I can sort of take quite easily, but 90 or 100 just gets too much. Oh yes, thank you, Wild, for running Walt's channel. And how's Beasley this morning, Walt? I bet she's jumping around and she's all excited. Oh, she's sleeping for once. Oh, wow. So what time is it there, Walt? Oh, 11:30 a.m. Here it's about 4:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Yeah, big hug, big pats for Beasley, yes. 12:30, yep, where you are, Wild. Oh my God, yeah, well, I sort of thought, well, I'll try the live stream this time just to see if I can catch everybody. So 18:32, that's what, 6:30 p.m. in Poland? Yeah. And 11:30 a.m., is that right, Jan, in Missouri? And 9:30. Sunday morning, you're ahead of me, Travis. What do you mean Saturday morning, I'm sure? Yeah, being lazy and waiting for the fog. Yeah, well, that sounds pretty good. Oh, you're sleeping every day you can, Jim. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. Yeah, your schedule is, yeah, well, you know, if you work some late hours, that's often how it sort of, you know, works. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Jan, I remember you saying that you used to live in Texas. So, yeah, that's interesting. And how far would you have moved, Jan? Missouri so cheap. Well, yeah, that's nice to hear. Yeah, I sleep up late, so yeah, somebody's always awake, yeah. I mean, I should look at the map where Missouri is compared to Texas, and where Texas is and Missouri is compared to Arkansas. I should look that up. California, I know that you're right on the west coast, I should say. And I believe the west coast is California, Oregon, and then Washington State. Is that right? Oh, so Texas is to your west, and Missouri's right above Arkansas. That's interesting. So Missouri would be a little bit snowier and cooler than, for example, Arkansas, Walt. Is that right? Yeah. And yeah, California, from what I believe, Los Angeles at the bottom, San Francisco in the middle, and then Travis right up the top, getting close to Oregon. Is that right? Yeah, so we missed you with snowballs and got Texas. Wow. And then I know there's a couple of people who watch me are in New York State, upstate New York, up near Canada, and that's on the East Coast. So a vast difference between you. So happy to be out of Texas. Yeah, that's interesting. So, Jan, would it be like the expense of living in Texas, or is it more the weather, the climate in Texas that you're glad to be out of Texas? Well, Beasley ate the rest, so what, Beasley's been eating some snowballs. Oh yes, I've got some coffee here, Walt. I totally understand. You'd need some coffee. Also, getting ridiculous with the property taxes and the heat. Well, this place is getting ridiculous with the heat too. And all the property taxes. I mean, with my housemate, we rent here. And I think, trying to think what the rent costs, but it's, yeah, my share is about $3,000 a month in the rent. And yeah, the full rent's a little bit more than double that, because my housemate pays more of the rent because she uses most of the house, and I just have like downstairs, which is basically like an apartment size. Oh wow, 4,000, and here it's 760. That's a big difference, Jan. And I mean, property taxes don't really benefit you because Yeah, 7.30. They're just, you know, going into somebody else's pocket, the government's pocket, and they don't really do that much for you in exchange for that. Yeah, 1,000 for taxes, wild. Oh, thank you, Karen. I much appreciate you for coming by. Have a great day and take care. And I know somebody else has commented that I missed. Yeah, I've heard that, Jim, that the UK is really bonkers for taxes. Yeah, 17 acres here, right, Jan, and half an acre there. Wow. That's so expensive just for half an acre. So yeah, thank you, Karen, and we'll see you later and have a great day. Oh yes, they did lots of snow removal and the school gets squat, yeah. COVID cough. Not really, but yeah. I shouldn't really joke about that thing, I know, but if you didn't laugh, you'd probably cry. Oh yes, so when they come by with the snowplow, Mike, they just fill in your driveway. Yeah, that would be infuriating. And I missed that one, so. Oh, good old California. Sales tax, wage tax, property tax, and a leisure tax. Yeah, well, you know what, Travis? Here in Victoria, Australia, it's exactly the same thing. And, you know, we also have another tax called a goods and services tax, which is 10% tax to the government, like sales tax. And that's on virtually everything that you buy. Like you go to a restaurant and it's a 10% tax on top of, you know, the restaurant's price for government tax, sales tax. You buy a cooked chicken, that's 10% tax. You buy a car, that's 10% tax. You buy gasoline, and that one is even worse. I think it's about $1.40 a litre. So that's a quart, $1.40 for a quart. And you have like the gasoline excise, and then on top of that, the government levies the 10% tax on top of the tax, as well as the price for the gasoline. So it's a tax on a tax. Yeah, gas is all tax, yeah. And I guess in Canada it's probably similar to here, it's all tax. Oh, the tax is crazy too. Well, the tax here on, well, of course they don't sell weed, but the tax here on for like cigarettes, for example, a packet of 20 cigarettes here in Australia is about $28 for a packet of 20 cigarettes. And I believe that the cost of making cigarettes is something like about $1 a packet. So virtually everything else goes to our greedy government. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's true, Jan. It's just makes you fall over. Yeah, well, it's the same. All these taxes are taxed before they go onto the shelf here. So often, you know, the taxes are hidden. Yeah, you gave up smoking 10 years ago, Jim. So yeah, here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and Australia in general, well, there's no 15 packs here. A 20 pack of cigarettes, you're looking at about $28. That's $28. 28. And of course, some brands, like the more expensive premium brands, are even more expensive. Yeah, you need to quit to get from the reserve, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, some brands have 25 packs, Jim. Some brands have 30. There's some brands that have like 40 or 50. But who could ever afford to buy that many? Yeah, $11, that's cheap. That is really, really cheap. Oh, yes, but you should be... Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I do see the 50 packs, but not often. And I believe the 50 packs are $100. It's just, you know, incredibly expensive. $5.40. And how big a pack is that, Jan? $20 for a carton, 200 in a bag. Yeah, that's interesting. 20, wow. That's so cheap, Jan. I mean, you know, here you're looking at like $2 to $3 per cigarette. But it's all tax. Oh, you're getting buffering, Jim. Wow. Maybe I've used up all my high-speed internet. Is anybody else getting buffering? Oh, it's the snow. Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, I should stop smoking. I know, Jan, it's not really good for me, but I don't really smoke that many. I can't afford it. And I'll buy roll your own tobacco, and that, the cheapest you can buy of that is like it's about $8 for 5 grams, and I'll buy like about 15 grams, and 15 grams lasts me a week. I shouldn't smoke, I know, but, you know, I don't really smoke that often. Yeah. And I'll show you what we have here. This is... Oh, yes. Yeah, who could afford it? This is like a packet of tobacco here. All plain packets. And there's a little bit in the bottom. That's about 5 grams left in the bottom. And that will last me like about 2 or 3 days. And 15 grams, it cost me about $24. And 15 grams will last me about a week. Oh yes, that's so true, Wild. Yeah, the government is laughing all the way to the bloody bank. Yes, for sure. And the government needs a damn good kick in the ass, to tell you the truth. And I mean, you pull up at the gasoline station and the government's laughing all the way to the bloody bank with that too. So anybody got any questions or anything I'd like to know? Thank you, Jan. Have a wonderful weekend. I much appreciate you dropping by. Wonderful to see you. Yeah, why do we enjoy things like this? Yeah. Jim, my next, which I should get up in the next day or so when I get round to it. I've finished editing it. I've got a Leftovers with Love, and it's a shout out. Thank you, Jan. It's a shout out and mail call to Walt and Lisa and Beasley for their Christmas card. But I make a sandwich using some leftover chicken pieces. That will be the next video I'll put up, a Leftovers with Love. My next cook, I'll probably do that tomorrow, is a mushroom char kway teow, which is Chinese, Southeast Asian food. So that'll be my next cook up, which I'll probably cook tomorrow. And I might put this Leftovers with Love video up either, well, probably for a Sunday or a Monday morning upload. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is really yummy. I've just got to get round to cooking it. Yeah, Asian food is really great, Jim, and often it's quite healthy. So yeah, I've got to get that up for, my Leftovers with Love. I've got to get onto TubeBuddy and optimize, all the keywords and tags. So I've got to do that. I mean, I've got the main keyword tag optimized, which is actually the title of the video. And then I've changed the name of the video to the tag, so hopefully, just to try and help things along. Am I still going from last night? Hi, Lisa. Oh, no, I went and I slept for a few hours. And then I woke up and got up and did this live stream because, yeah, just trying to find the best time. Terrible with all that. What's TubeBuddy? In my... Yeah, Travis, in my main videos, in the description, I have a link to get TubeBuddy, and it's basically just some extra tools for like YouTube videos, finding keywords and tags and that sort of thing. But you could also use it for like editing your end screens, editing your cards during the video, doing your thumbnail. It does have a few different functions that you can use it for as well. And one function I found useful was like when I wanted to announce a video, it would run, you know, the link to a certain video, whichever one I wanted to showcase, at the bottom of the description of every video that I had on YouTube. So about 215 videos or something. It actually put the link of the video that I wanted in the description of 210 videos. So that was really useful. But yeah, it's just some extra functions for yeah, thank you, Wald, for running Lisa's channel. But yeah, some extra tools for like post-production for YouTube videos. Yeah, I have it, for example, the link to that is in my description for my last normal video. I could go and put like descriptions in all my live streams if I feel like doing it too, but I haven't sort of really done that. But yeah, it's a bit yeah, how come some people... Yeah, I wonder about that too, Lisa. So much of that goes on, and I'm sure a lot of those people do it in the hope that you go to subscribe to their channel, and then of course once you're subscribed to their channel, they drop me, but they hope that I don't go back and drop them. Yeah, it's just what they do, Lisa. Silliness, yes, exactly, Walt. Yes. But yeah, these people are... I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube or not. YouTube doesn't like it and doesn't encourage it, and it's against YouTube's terms of service. I call them S for S, so... You know, you could work out S meaning subscriber. You could work out what I'm saying. Yeah, if people stop dropping by, I turn the bell off. Yeah, well, that's fair enough, Wild, because, you know, with all the alerts, how do we keep up with alerts? And I know that some people often they'll stay subscribed, but they mightn't watch a video for ages. And I think in many cases, they're just buried by alerts too. And, you know, the way that this platform works, sometimes they don't get alerts. And I know there's been a few channels that I love to watch, and I haven't seen an alert for absolutely ages from them, so I've gone and searched them out, and oh well, there's 5 or 10 more new videos that I didn't get alerts for, so then I have to busily watch. Yeah, a wonky donkey platform, yes. COVID cough. But realistically, it's probably, this cough is probably just the odd cigarette I have. Shh. It's a naughty habit, I know. Oh, your country needs alerts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this country needs. It needs the government kicked out. Yeah, Mike, yeah, I guess. Yeah, we probably can't say too much about that, Mike. But, you know, it's just crazy. Yeah, I know it's a bad habit, but, you know, sometimes the way life is these days with all the shit and crap going on, you just need a little vice just to calm down. Yeah, yeah, I guess I would have caught that one better, Jim, if it was all in one, but yeah, I know comments can, you know, you can only put so much at times. Yeah, it does calm the nerves, silly as it sounds. And, you know, with everything going on, I mean, the odd drinky and the odd ciggy is probably bloody therapy, to tell you the truth. Probably. But yeah, it's just, you know, these crazy times. Yeah, yeah, true, wild. And yeah, I guess, you know, your herbal edibles is coming under the same label for that. Oh wow, you got an inch of snow, Walt, and it's gone already. Oh dear. Doesn't stick very long where you are, does it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta laugh at that one, Jim. It would drive anybody to something crazy like that. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Mike. Yeah. I know Jim's only joking about that one. Hmm. But yeah, I don't really drink that much. I really only drink when I'm doing a drink review for a video. You know, like one or two cans a week. And actually, you know, the cost of drinking here, I couldn't afford to drink every day. That's also quite expensive here. Not as expensive as cigarettes, but it is expensive. Yeah, I've got to laugh at that one, Mike. All right, yep. Well, that's fair enough, Travis. Yeah, some people it just doesn't agree with. Oh yeah, Lisa, that's because I've made some people some mods. And basically a mod or a moderator can run links and could also boot off trolls. Like if I had a troll come onto my live stream, moderators can delete their comments and even ban them from commenting. Oh yes, Smurfs. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, I know, you know, some people that alcohol just doesn't agree with them, and so it's best to avoid it. Yeah, I used to watch the Smurfs, yes, as a kid. I also used to watch Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry, and so much different to the cartoons now. I mean, SpongeBob. Give me Sylvester or Wile E. Coyote, or, you know, the classics, yes. The SpongeBob. Throw that to the shithouse. Yeah, Jim. A slow death. Well, that's fine because you're in no hurry. Yeah. And, you know, I heard something stupid the other day that they even want to ban Elmer Fudd. And Yosemite Sam, and, you know, and I thought, oh, goodness me, just leave it. Leave it alone. Yeah, I've heard that, Walt, yeah. And I mean, I like the shh, be very quiet, I'm hunting wabbit. I mean, that's just brilliant. And why ban that? But yeah, it's beyond a joke. But yeah, I love those old classics. Yeah, I missed that one. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Oh, yes. Albert Fudd, you mean Elmer Fudd, right? Oh, Scooby-Doo, yes, Scooby-Doo. Well, he was funny, yes. Yeah, I forgot about Scooby, but yeah, I always like to watch Scooby as well. But yeah, I could probably see Scooby being banned these days as well, because he's probably not really very politically correct or whatever the bullshit is. Oh, Shaggy, yeah. Shaggy and Scooby. But yeah, you know, the world has just gone crazy. Listening to a singer from... All right, and yeah, he might get banned for the non-talked about stuff. Yeah, yes, Scooby was always on the hunt for snacks, yes. Oh, I see, Wild. Yes. Yeah, I won't say that. Yeah, I could see that, Lisa. Yes. Yeah. Oh, G.I. Joe. Oh, reconnecting, yeah, the thing dropped out, as it does here. It seems to drop out here when I'm running a live stream at about 1 hour 48. Oh yeah, the Ninja Turtles. Well, that's probably not really politically correct anymore either, the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, another one I used to laugh at. I used to laugh. There was one called Motor Mouse and AutoCat, and basically it was this cat. You'd have a car thing, and he'd be chasing a mouse around, and the mouse had a car thing, and it was just ridiculous and funny. Oh, Zorro and the Ghostbusters, yeah. I remember the movie Ghostbusters. I must have missed the cartoon. Hong Kong Phooey. Yeah, I don't know that one, Jim. I think we must have missed that one. I mean, I did see some shows from England. And yeah, there was classics like The Goodies. If you remember The Goodies. A lot of people were into Doctor Who. I wasn't really into Doctor Who, but a lot of people were into Doctor Who. Oh, the Teletubbies. Yeah, I wasn't really into the Teletubbies. They weren't really my thing. Yeah, that's what I thought of the Teletubbies, Walt. Oh, my. Yeah, I think so, Walt, yeah. I'm sure they were on something. Talking about somebody who was on something, maybe Jim knows the show, from England, Wurzel Gummidge. I'm sure that guy was on something. He was some old hobo guy, and, you know, they made a program about this old hobo guy. I think you could tell me about that one, Jim. Wurzel Gummidge. But yeah, there was this show, and it was about a hobo. I don't really know what the point of the show was, but it was so ridiculous that it was funny. Yeah, I missed that one, Wild. I'll have to look up on my phone. Messages were flashing up that quick. Oh yes, by John Pee Wee. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting, Jim. Yeah, I should have my glasses on to read this stuff. Them Teletubbies wasn't alien race trying to get us used to their horrific image. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I should have my glasses when I try and read that. Can't stop typing. Yeah, wow. Oh, the Cabbage Patch dolls. Yes, I had one of those. They were so cool. I wish I still had it, because now they are worth an absolute fortune. to have a Cabbage Patch Kid doll are worth an absolute fortune now. I will show you what I do have though. Back in a sec. And I know you're all going to laugh at this, what I do have. I mean, of course, we have Bunny. I know I went to get what I have. Baby Kitty. And I have Fairy Kitty. Some of these you've seen in my videos. Wednesday Addams Kitty. Santa Kitty. Yes, my helpers. And Big Kitty. I did Baby Kitty. Well, Baby Kitty hasn't been at the bottle lately, so not that I've seen. I think Baby Kitty might have got a bit sick the last time and she had a terrible hangover. And she's been a bit quiet on the bottle since then. Oh yes, the Beady Buddies. Oh yeah, big heads. But yeah, I wish I still had my Cabbage Patch doll because they're worth a fortune. Oh yeah, make Lisa some more coffee. Yeah, well that's a good idea. I'd have some more coffee, but I probably wouldn't sleep later, so I'll have to just have a cool drink, I think. Yeah, I'd believe that, Travis. Yeah, you'd probably see some interesting collections working on people's houses. I'm sure you would see some interesting collections. And you might even see some things you'd rather not have seen too, I guess. Would that be the case? Oh, is Beasley using your phone, Walt? Yeah, who knows? A petrified octopus. Wow. Yeah, I bet, Jim, you would have seen some very odd stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, I've heard stories about what tradespeople have found in people's houses or seen in people's houses when they've gone to work there. And yeah, there's been some interesting stories. Keeps things interesting, I guess. talking about a coffee break or a drink break. Yeah, some interesting situations, I'm sure. Oh, so Beasley's still sleeping. Wow. Yeah, Bunny's in your closet. Oh, wow. So wild. Are they bunnies like this one, or are they bunnies like what you have in some of your videos? I mean, I have a bunny on my bed usually, as well as all these kitties on my bed. Oh, yes, 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 like what you have in your videos at times. Beasley sleeps, eats and poops, yeah. I'm sure she does a bit more than that too. She does make some very, very entertaining videos. Oh, yes, Jimmy is asleep, yep. Yeah, I guess Jimmy will jump up when some food comes his way though, won't he? Or some treats. But yeah, talking about a video, all this yapping does make me want to have a drink. Can Jimmy hear cheese wrappers open? Yeah, I haven't got any cheese wrappers at the moment. Probably just as well, because if I rattled a cheese wrapper, that would wake Jimmy up. Oops. But yeah, I'll just have some cola, that will do. But yeah, if I had some cheese wrappers and rattled that, yeah, Jimmy's ears would probably prick up. If I had a potato chippy packet, that would probably make him wake up too. Rattle a chippy packet. Oh, yep, Popo just sleeps by the oven waiting, yeah. And I bet Popo's ready for any treat that comes his way. Yeah, I've heard that bunny poop is good for the garden. Oh, those rabbits. Yeah, all over your back field, yeah. Yeah, that'd be interesting, yeah. But I guess, yeah, you've got a fair few bunnies running around there, Jim. And I guess all those bunnies running around back there, Jim, keeps Mr. Fox quite happy. Yeah, they might be hares, I'm not an expert, yeah. I guess that depends, Jim. Have they dug any holes or not? Because from what I believe, it's only rabbits that dig holes or dig burrows and hares don't. Somebody who knows more could probably tell me about that. Yeah. Walt might try and grow some veggies next year. Well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, who knows, Jim? Yeah, they might be hares. Hmm. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, it would probably keep the foxes entertained, Jim. And I'm sure if somebody's got some chickens, that would keep the foxes entertained too. I would explain the currents. Most, if not all, wild rabbits. Oh, right, hares. I know in a couple of videos, like your snowshoe rabbit, well, that is said to be a hare. But then somebody else talks about cottontails that they've been shooting or whatever, and I think they might be rabbits that live in the ground, live in a hole. I don't know. Yeah, I think it might have been the Wooded Beardsman where I was watching about cottontails. I think it might have been his channel. Yeah, I think they must be rabbits wild, yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, very, very, very interesting about all the different wildlife you have. And I was watching somebody earlier, the hunting farmer. I was watching his channel earlier, and he had a bobcat, so that was really interesting. Yeah, you get snowshoe hare and jackrabbit. Yeah, but they're both hares. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, they look really cool, Jim. Yeah. I've only ever seen them on videos. They look really cool. And they change colour, brown or grey or whatever in the summer, and then go really white in the winter when the snow is around. Yeah, it's really fascinating how they change colour. Yeah, I didn't know that, Jim. That's interesting. That they can open their toes up. Yeah. So would their feet be sort of like a duck, sort of partly webbed or what have you? Yeah, stay on the stove better than, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, so it's sort of like they're wearing snowshoes. Yeah, that's fascinating. Which I've heard snowshoes are bloody hard to walk in, is that correct? Yeah, snow gets higher, they can reach. Yeah, well, I guess, you know, as the level of snow builds up, yeah. Yeah, well, I've never walked in snowshoes, so yeah, I don't know what it's like. Yeah, so snowshoes suck, yeah. It's a bit like sand. Sand sucks. I always think sand sucks anyway. Especially, you know, when the sand's on the beach and it's deep and it's dry. It sucks. Yeah, but sinking into 4 feet of snow is not easy either, yeah. Yeah, out of old tennis rackets, yeah. Yeah, probably need something like that on the bloody beach here. With the sand like it is. Oh, buried under 2 feet of snow. Hmm. Balsam branches too. Hmm. Yeah, a lot of interesting things. Yeah, so oh yep, they smell good. Hmm. Oh yes. Yeah, made by Moors. Yeah, maybe we should get Tim to make some interesting snowshoes up in Finland. I'm sure he could make some interesting snowshoes. Tim from Kukuli Bushcraft. I'm sure a lot of you people would know Tim's channel. Ideas for rabbit pelts. Oh, could you some lovely, nice, soft gloves or something? Or, you know, like a stole, sew some rabbit pelts together and a stole. Or a hood, sew some together and make a hood. Because I'm sure they'd be lovely soft leather and the nice fur. Rabbit pellet pie for the nasty neighbours, wow. Yeah, 2 hand warmers, yeah, that sounds interesting. yeah, I'm sure like a hood would be quite a, or, you know, some sort of a cap or a hat would also be pretty cool for rabbit pelts. I traded one for 2 trout. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, well, has anybody got any more questions? Otherwise, I'll have to think of shutting this live stream down and me, oh yes, a camera bag, and me getting some sleep. We're now looking at about 5:30 a.m. here, so probably should think about getting some sleep. But it does seem it's not a bad time to run a live stream at this time. But I do seem to get a few more people drop by. Just to, you know, try and fit in with this crazy time difference. So, any more questions or anything anyone would want to know? Oh yes, stuffed rabbit toys and make them more. Yeah, well that's true, it would. Well, they'd have real rabbit fur on them. Oh, thank you, Jim. Yeah, well, you know, a live stream, you know, it's also helping my watch time a little bit by running a live stream as well. You know, it's a good opportunity for everybody to chat and, you know, interact and ask some questions and tell a few stories. Oh yeah, that's cool, Walt. No problem. That's cool. Busy mode. That happens. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Oh yeah, well, that's okay. That's okay, Walt. But yeah, I'm going to shut it off pretty soon anyway because it's about 5:30, 5:35 here. So yeah, I should get some more sleep. Yeah, but yeah, cool to see everybody drop by who could drop by. It's really great, and thank you all. I much appreciate it. Yes, 5:30 a.m. Yes, Sunday morning here, Lisa. Yeah, the crazy time difference, you know how it is. Yeah, very early my time, yeah. And yeah, just, yeah, crack of dawn early. Well, it probably will be the crack of dawn very soon. Yeah. I mean, it's not getting light out there yet. I mean, the days are finally starting to get a little bit shorter now. But, you know, within about 30 minutes, I guess it'll be dawn. Emails from, yeah, I don't know who Ivana is. Yeah. Probably spam, yeah, probably. But yeah, probably, you know, within another 10, 20 minutes, it'll start getting a little bit light out there. And the sun will start coming up, being summer. Anyway, I should really shut off this live stream and get some sleep. I'll thank you all for dropping by and watching. And I wish you all a great day. Yeah, sleep time. Yeah, Walt. And yeah, thanks all for dropping by. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend, Walt. And I wish everybody else also a wonderful weekend. And take care. God bless. And until next time, bye-bye. Yeah, you too have a great time, Jim. Yes, thank you, Walt. Bye.